Hello everyone, welcome to Flowers in Your Hair. My name is Somni. On this episode for my series Flowers on the Vanity, I am going to be sharing with you a favorite lip gloss brand that I really like, and it's called Hands Skincare Cosmetics. And aside from sharing with you my favorite color, this is going to be a color swatch. So together we are going to check 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different colors. But before I begin, I would like you to take a deep breath. Inhale and exhale deeply. And I want you to imagine for a moment that you are walking in a nice beach. It is very quiet. There are some people there, and the weather is not too cold and it's not too warm either. It is just perfect. And such place does exist, and it's called Pacifica Beach in California. And the reason why I'm talking about this particular beach is because on my way there I stopped by Rainbow Store, which is a health food store in San Francisco. And so I was getting some snacks, and as always, everywhere I go I have to check the cosmetic counter, and that's where I found this line. And so I bought this one, which is called Raspberry Chardonnay. It's like a purplish color. It's very nice. You'll see soon. And then from there I went to Pacifica Beach, and it's a place that I recommend if you are an introvert or a highly sensitive person, or for anyone who not only loves the beach but just wants to recharge in a quiet place. Because as many of you already know, not all beaches are created equal. Some of them are very noisy, there's large crowds, or it's too sunny. So if you don't like that kind of harsh environment, then Pacifica Beach is for you. Nearby you'll find some restaurants, some stores, so there's a place for you to have your meals, have a nice relaxing time, and recharge yourself with the sound of the ocean. So I hope you're enjoying these ocean sounds that you hear in this video, and let's get started. As I mentioned, this one is my favorite color, but I haven't tried the other ones yet. And let's apply some. And what I like about this brand, aside from its very natural ingredients, is that the lip gloss is not sticky, and your hair does stick to it a little bit, but it's not sticky for the lips to the point that it doesn't let your skin breathe. So this is a nice consistency. It's a really nice texture. The other thing is that I'm always repeating this. I live in a very dry climate, and what I noticed is that this lip gloss has inadvertently replaced my lip balm, because it is highly moisturizing and nourishing for my lips. So I haven't been experiencing any chapped lips. Now the color, one thing I noticed is that it does have pigment. So this lip gloss is not giving you a hint of color, it is actually giving you color. And as it wears off, it doesn't leave any stain on the lips. Another thing, and I'm not sure if this is attributed to the dry climate, but I find that I have to reapply this on a regular basis, which is fine. because again, I just like the feel on my lips. It's not too heavy and it's not light. You can feel that you are wearing lip gloss. The fragrance to it, it's very light, nothing too overpowering, and it's not entirely buildable, because as you'll see, the more you add, the color can intensify, but the aesthetics of it, again, this depends on the shape of your lips and how full they are. Perhaps 3 coats of lip gloss might not be too aesthetically pleasing, but again, I leave this up to you. So again, this is Raspberry Chardonnay. The next color is Nude Rose. This is a very pretty neutral color, and it's the first time that I'm trying it. So let's see how it looks. So far so good. It's a very nude color. One thing I would like to explain about lips is that our natural lip color can vary. For example, the outer edges might be a darker shade, and as you move into the center of the lips, it's a lighter color. Whereas some of us have one color throughout both of our lips. And what I find out with this lip gloss, not only with the previous one, but with this one, is that you really don't need to apply concealer or a foundation to even out the color of your lips so that the lip gloss can stand out on its own. This one gives it enough coverage. So this shade is perfect for someone who wants a more subtle look, or they maybe you're a little bit shy about wearing color, but you also want to give it a hint of it. This is the perfect shade for you. The other thing I'm finding out that the colors for these lip glosses are neutral. So they tend to go well with people with cool undertones or warm undertones. For more information on what that means, below in the description box, I have a video to one of my favorite content creators, JUSTINE LECONTE, and she explains in more detail on how to find out the color of your undertone. Check it out. Another thing I'm finding out about this lip gloss is that it's very easy to remove. All you have to do is blot your lips on tissue and it's done. See? In 2 steps, it's completely gone. And the lips are not dry. The next one is Peachy Nude. So this color is nice. It has an orange tint to it. Now, I had to specify that because a peach has different shades. You have your more orange colors, then yellows, and sometimes some soft pinks, depending on the type of peach. So this is the reason why I'm being very specific. It's more orange. It is translucent, so this is the type of lip gloss where it's giving you a hint of color. So you might want to wear it on its own or combine it with a lipstick. So the lipstick would be the foundation and this would be the gloss on top of it. So on its own it's nice. For me, I think this would be better to wear in more summer-like weather, that would be perfect. But on a day-to-day basis, for me personally, it's a no. But again, that is a personal preference because of my skin tone and undertone. But I think some of you would really like this one. So again, is a hint of orange color. Next color is jovial, cheerful, happy. Let's see how we react to this. It is very shimmery. And the name definitely suits it because it is very shiny. So with jovial, and I'm going to compare this one with the previous one, peachy nude, because they do have some similarities and of course some differences, very minor ones. So with these two colors here, the peachy nude gives you that hint of color. It's orange. Jovial also is along those lines, but it's a lighter orange, very light. And the difference between the two is that this one is very glittery, but it doesn't cover the color of your lips. Whereas peachy nude, even though it's just a hint of color, it still manages to give you that full coverage of color so that the natural lip color is not seen. So with these two, you want to combine them with your favorite lipstick and so forth, or maybe a lip liner. You can still wear them on your own, and again, this depends on the shape of your lips, the fullness of them, and as well as the climate and the time of day. Jovial would look great at night because it is very shiny. One of the things I like about this color, jovial, is that I have tried other lip glosses that are very glittery and they dry up my lips because of course it's the ingredients and the glitter and so forth. But this one, I like it because I know that it's going to continue to moisturize and nourish my lips. And it's very shiny, it's very pretty. So if you have a really nice lip color, this is great. But for someone like me, I have different shades. So personally, I'm always looking for something that can give me that full coverage. But I think this will look great as well for a summer look, just like peachy nude. Before I talk about the next and last color in the collection, I just want to say that jovial was harder to remove. With the other colors, I was able to remove it with 2 blots to the lips, whereas this one I had to apply a little bit of lip balm and more tissue to apply that glitter residue. But other than that, my lips are nice and plump and moist. So let's move on to the last one, and this one is pink lemonade. So with this shade, it's very similar to jovial and peachy nude, and that is, this is giving you a hint of color. It's, in this case, it's pink. It is not full coverage. I can still see the natural lip color, especially here. It looks much better on my bottom lip, but that's again because the colors of my natural lip are different than the upper one. So on the bottom here, because my bottom lip is rosier than the top, the pink is coming through really nicely. So if you have rosy colored lips or pinkish, this would be a really nice enhancement. I would still wear this on its own or supplement it with a lip liner or a lipstick. I think it would be a really good combo. So all in all, let's do a recap. Well, I'm back to wearing my favorite color, which is the raspberry Chardonnay. And so let's go through these again. Raspberry and the nude rose are full coverage. What's the difference between the two? One, the raspberry is a very vibrant color. So if that's your style, I recommend this one. The nude rose, it's a neutral color. So if you are more comfortable wearing muted colors, or if you're wearing a very deep smoky eye and you want to offset those dark colors and bring the attention to the eyes, you can wear the nude rose because it gives you that full coverage and it's a nice balance between the smoky eye and the lips. Now the last three, peachy nude, jovial, and pink lemonade, these ones are not full coverage. They are iridescent and they give you a hint of color. The peachy nude is more orange and the pink lemonade is more pink. Jovial is the only one in between the two that is a little more clear, but it still has a teeny tiny bit of hint of color, and I would say it's a light orange. And again, depending on where the light hits it, it can show different reflections of colors. So these three, I recommend that you focus more on your natural lip color and see which of those three will enhance it. And you can also combine these ones with a lip pencil or lipstick to create a different look. It would be something that supplements it. Or if you're more or if you just prefer the hint of color, go ahead and wear them on their own. So my friends, I hope that you have found this very helpful. Please let me know what you thought, and if you are familiar with this brand name, let us know which of the 5 you prefer and why. So wherever you are, my friends, I hope that you're doing well, and see you next time, and I leave you with these nice ocean sounds.